Welcome to Discover La Jolla, where we showcase this coastal community, the jewel of San Diego, boasting boutique businesses and vibrant upscale neighborhoods. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jim McInerney. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Thank you for doing this with me. I'm very excited for what we have in store.
It's going to be awesome. It already is awesome with the first mag already being delivered.
That's
It's
right.
been fantastic.
That's right. And being in La Jolla, we know that, January really opened up the pent-up buyer demand, pent-up people were waiting to list their homes in the new year. So how's that going? How are things in La Jolla?
I'd say things are popping really fast right now. We noticed a huge uptick about January 10th because the rates came down enough and the buyers flocked. We also saw a lot of high-end homes go into escrow, like 7, 10, 12, 15 million and sell. So the coastal market is definitely on fire, especially in La Jolla.
What do you think besides the rates, do you think there's another push for that? Are people leaving San Diego or are they coming to San Diego? What do you think's happening?
There's still a lot of people coming to San Diego. Okay. I talked to a couple this morning that's moving from Denver. We're seeing a lot of people move from Rancho Santa Fe to La Jolla back to the ranch, so there's that crossover happening. I'm not sure if it was just the rates. I don't know if people are like getting ahead of the election nonsense and getting settled in, or everybody's just realizing that we're probably not going to have any more real inventory. So it is what it is. So the demand is outweighing the supply, and I think that's what's really driving it right now.
Right, and I like that people are really taking into account their lifestyle and what they need to fulfill their joy inside.
Right.
If it means moving closer to the ocean
Right.
or moving more inland to have more land and access to different things, I feel like people it gave us that reflection to know like, hey, I can change my lifestyle. I don't have to be stuck here. Let me explore what makes me happy and move to those places if they can financially.
I mean, unfortunately, COVID did that.
It did.
And it really put San Diego on the map. When you look at the rest of the country right now that's dealing with snow and rain and freezing temperatures.
Right.
And we're still sunny and 72.
The beaches are open, baby.
The beaches are open.
I love it.
From Jaws, right? That's from Jaws. Good.
I love it. Well, you brought us a new guest today.
Yes.
And they're actually featured in our magazine. So it's Kirstin Hamerslag, and
They own Barbarella's restaurant in La Jolla Shores. One of the funnest, greatest, family-filled restaurant that you could ever go to.
Yeah, let's meet her.
Let's meet her. Let's go get her.
Hello, Kirstin. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, so you own Barbarella Restaurant in La Jolla with your husband.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background, your family, how that all got started?
Yeah. So my husband and I, we met in La Jolla Shores. It's so much a part of who we are. Barbarella's in the heart of La Jolla Shores. We met actually when my husband was working at a restaurant in town. And one thing leads to another. Before you know it, your lives are very intertwined. So we took over Barbarella in 2018. We've had nothing but fun ever since. Obviously, timing was terrible with COVID, right at the beginning of our reign over there. But since we've grown our family in La Jolla Shores, we've built the restaurant to be bigger than it ever was.
I love that. So your personal love story started in La Jolla.
Shores.
And then your business love story continues.
Of course.
And I love that you're growing your family out there as well.
Yeah.
So you're really you live, work, and play in La Jolla.
It's all one.
Yeah.
There's no differentiation between any of those,
And
we're so lucky.
What a bold move to just decide, hey, we're gonna go from working at a restaurant to now we're gonna be business owners of Barbarella, an existing restaurant.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how that transition happened? What was that like?
Yeah. So Blake started in real estate.
Oh, he did?
He was in Los Angeles doing real estate. He went to USC, graduated.
We like that. Yeah. Fellow Trojan.
Fell right into it, right? And if for one reason or another, he decided wasn't the right fit for him. He was in the buy, fix, and flip kind of state, and he's a very loving people person, and evicting people constantly that didn't go well with who he is, you know. So he sold out. He left LA. He moved back to San Diego, where he was born and raised, and then Yeah, his parents had just moved to La Jolla in 2014.
Okay.
And my family just moved to La Jolla in 2014.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we were coming from the East Coast.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so we moved out to San Diego, and we were both kind of living in town. And Blake had worked in restaurants his whole like schooling, college career. And so he fell back into the restaurant scene, realized like, this is fun. I love this. I've got a passion for this. I think it reignited the fire and excitement for life for him. And then I was in school. I was at UC San Diego studying economics, and job on the side was restaurants.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so Blake then decided he was gonna. Barbarella was calling his name. The owner was looking for a seller, and this was where he
What a
wanted
great
to invest.
woman.
Oh, Barbara,
She was amazing.
a lot of life in her.
Yeah, we used to bring the kids in when they were young, and she was just always so loving and kind. And
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So all the decorations, the Halloween decorations, did that stay?
So Barbara had, we use big box storage for our decorations. She had 2 containers filled with the zombies and all those
for
things,
all the Halloween, yeah.
And we joke that most of the sale was buying those decorations.
Yes.
And so we started with those 2 boxes, and yes, we do still have them.
That's great.
I'm sure you can imagine a lot of them weather, and so not all of them have survived. Some of the zombies really had to go.
It's such a great thing.
But now we have 8 big boxes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lots of decorations.
So it started with a few, and now there's too many.
Oh, that's great.
But,
it's such a fun place for families.
Oh, it's
you know?
One of the things that makes me so happy. Well, I love when because of where we are, right in the middle of the street. You see the people come around the corner, and then when they realize where they're going, especially peak holiday season, their eyes just light up, and they get so excited, and then they come in. But one of the reviews I get so often from families is that they got a meal in peace, and their kids were entertained the whole time because there was so much going on and so much to look at.
It's true.
Especially with young kids. You go out to dinner and it's like, sit down, stay there, stay there.
Do you do decorating for the other holidays as well, besides Halloween?
So it started, Barbara started with Halloween.
Right.
And then my favorite holiday is Christmas. So
Got it.
I took Christmas up a notch and then another notch.
Right.
And then we had so much fun with it. So now we do Valentine's.
Perfect.
We're decorated. We've got giant teddy bears bigger than you and me.
Great.
And then for the first time this year, we're going to do a big spring.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
So that's exciting.
That is
Good.
exciting.
Yeah.
What do you have in store for the spring decoration? So I'm just learning about this. Is it not only just a restaurant, but it's a sight to see with the
Yes.
decorations?
Oh, entertainment and everything. At Christmas time, Blake dresses up. I'm not supposed to say it's Blake.
Oh. Like Santa?
Blake, no, he's the Grinch.
Oh, he's the Grinch.
Oh, I
He's the
love
Grinch.
that.
Perfect.
And he runs around and he steals presents from
perfect.
tables. People come in for like holiday parties and all that. And so he steals the presents. He takes,
That's the best.
Too much fun. But yeah, springtime, we're about to publish our theme. But it's going to be the birds and the bees.
Oh, I like that. It's cute.
That's
So,
great.
Family friendly,
Yeah,
you know?
that's awesome.
A little.
So what are some of the favorite dishes, like
Yeah.
the top 3 dishes at Barbarella's?
So one of the things we're known for is the wood fire oven roasted salmon.
Okay.
Our recommendation is always to go with chef's recommendation on cooking on that one.
All right.
It's always got that crispy exterior with the soft interior. It's made with a quinoa with cranberries in there and a lemon beurre blanc sauce on top.
Sounds amazing.
Oh my gosh, it'll make your mouth water.
Is that your favorite?
No, it's my 2.5-year-old's favorite.
Oh, wow. That's
Kidding.
a lot, though.
No, it is one of my favorites,
Yeah.
but it's her request most nights is, I'd like salmon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
So the kids eat well.
The
Yeah.
kids eat well.
That's a
Hey, we're
perk.
going to have problems on our hands
Yeah, you
in
are.
a few years.
Yeah, they're going to be picky.
They're going to be, yeah.
Does your menu stay the same throughout the whole year so people have consistency, or does it change based on the season?
The core things, the most popular things, they stay, but we vary seasonally. Our cocktail list changes every season. It always matches
cool.
the theme.
Yeah.
Right now we've got the love potion and the Livy and Rose,
love
like all the lovey things, and then summertime it'll be the hot summeritas and things like that.
Right.
So the cocktail list completely changes.
That's great.
And you have a full bar, you said.
full bar.
Right.
Full
That's
bar.
awesome.
Most important part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been blocked off, so it's very pedestrian friendly now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I mean, that's that was a huge transformation
Totally.
for that area of the shores.
Yeah.
And all those restaurants.
Yeah.
Helped everybody survive during
Oh my
the
goodness!
tough years.
Yeah. And when we were all outdoor seating, that was our lifeline. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
We
great.
love
It's
it.
such a great place to sit outside too.
Oh, it's so fun. And the community aspect of it, when people are walking down the middle of the street
Yeah.
in the evening and they see their friends having dinner, or they know who's who, and you can see if you're at another restaurant or
Right.
not, you can see each other, and
It's
it kind of
really
brings
the
us
only
all
place
together.
in La Jolla that I think truly has that type of vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
So different than like Prospect or
Yeah.
Girard or Fay.
Well, I like to say La Jolla Shores is really a small town within the big city.
Right.
You know, it's got that small town feel that I would imagine is kind of similar to if you were in the deep south, small town kind of thing. Everyone knows everyone and then some. And yet we get this influx of tourists who come in and
Right.
enjoy our beaches and our town. And so it's such a special place.
And having the beach club right
Oh,
next
yeah.
door, they're sending people, I'm sure, over
Yeah.
all the time to
Yeah.
your restaurant.
Yeah,
So
of
that's
course.
probably a good relationship.
Yeah.
What I really like to point out is that you took over a business and didn't change it so much where the community kind of rejected it. You added to it in ways that were positive, that the community obviously, you know, is telling you, hey, this is great, this is better, we love this, we want to continue to bring you business, because you kind of kept the feel of it, you know.
Yeah.
You could say, oh, when people take over businesses all the time and they make changes,
Yep.
it's done.
True.
So it really speaks volumes to how in touch you guys were with the community to understand the needs and wants of the people there.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons that Barbarella and the transition has worked so well is we really love the restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, we love. Blake's a theater major. We love the theatrics of it. We love the more than just a regular dining experience. You know, you can have a dining room table anywhere, but you
Right.
can't have a dining room table with the Grinch stealing presents and the people's the staff all dressed up and the Easter bunny and
Well,
all
that's a
those
big
things
part of
everywhere,
it
you know?
too, though, right? The staff has to be on board with that whole vibe as well, which obviously they are.
Yeah.
So that takes kind of unique people to be working there too,
I think
right?
that the area that we focus on with the most passion is our team
Yeah.
and our hiring. It means so much to us. The people who come into, as a
course.
small family-owned business,
Right.
you really enter our family, you know?
Right.
You know our kids.
Yep.
You sometimes hold my baby, you know?
Right.
So the people who are in our walls really, really matter to us.
That's super
And I think
cool.
they know that, and so when we're hiring, we're very picky, but I think it's to create an amazing,
course.
amazing atmosphere, and
You've
to
done
create
an
that.
amazing job at it.
Well, thank you.
When did Barbarella's first open?
I think it was 2000.
2000? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
So it's been many years and many
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are the hours of Barbarella's?
So at the moment, we're in our what we call back to school hours.
Okay.
And we'll be transitioning in a few weeks. But right now, we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday for brunch service and dinner service.
Okay.
And then through the weekdays, Monday to Thursday, we only open for dinner starting
Around
at 4.
5? Oh, 4.
Yeah.
I get the
Yeah.
early birds.
Yeah, we get that.
Some of the older birds, as they say.
The early
Yeah, the early bird
The
special.
early crew, the playing hooky
awesome.
from work early
Yeah.
crew, you know?
Great.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. It was such a pleasure having you
Oh,
in the
it's so
studio.
nice to be here.
You really intrigued me, and it's pulling me to. I'm thinking date night. Do I
Yes.
bring the kids? Do I not bring the kids?
You bring the kids for like the brunch early in the daytime, and then you send them home, and you come have
Okay.
a romantic date
I
and
love that.
sip on a
Yeah.
I will
cocktail.
do that. And right around, we still have your love cocktails.
Yeah, they're through the end of February,
Okay, just a few more days.
but March 1st it all comes down.
Okay.
We like to be
All
prompt.
right.
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited
Yeah.
to see it, and thank you so much for being on our show and sharing your life and business with us.
Oh, thank you for supporting
appreciate
us.
it.
Thank
And we'll
you.
see you down at the restaurant soon with
Oh
the
yeah,
family.
I can't wait.
Yep, that'll
Yeah.
be awesome.
Oh well, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for watching Discover La Jolla, where we showcase this coastal community, the jewel of San Diego, boasting boutique businesses and vibrant upscale neighborhoods. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everybody.